Oh, yes. I'm silly. Yep, getting ready to get started. Here we go. My little X-ray specs. Nah, but before I get started, just getting ready to get things rolling, so. Alright. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold on for 1 second. Do that again. Check this out. Hold up. Wait a minute. Now wait a minute. Here we go. Do it again. Alright, here we go. Good afternoon, everybody, and good afternoon to all. Welcome to another episode of Late for the Party on Anchor FM. I am your host, Melodious, aka Coverboi, the Modern Marvel. That's right, y'all. It is Monday for y'all, but my Sunday for me. Even though technically I worked on my day off, but that doesn't even matter. Just wanted to let it be known that this is going to be a new segment that I'm going to do. It's called Coverboi's Favorite Heroes. So pretty much I'm just going to go through my favorite heroes from all types of comic book genre, even TV shows and whatnot. So just wanted to let that be known. And before we get into it, before I get into my first character of this segment, please like, comment, share, support, and subscribe to the podcast. Also subscribe to the YouTube channel, Late for the Party. That is on my YouTube channel. That is right. I need your guys' support. 1,000 subscribers as possible, as much as possible. Please click that please click that link. Click the button, like, comment, share, and subscribe to the podcast, you guys. Also, become a supporter of the podcast. If you become a supporter of the podcast, you will get a free t-shirt. Also, if you're a continuing supporter of the podcast, and depending on the tier that you're in, you will get free merch every 6 months for the first year. So, either way, that's 3 items, you guys. So, I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to do it for all my supporters out there. So, also, if you just want to go on to Teespring.com and just check out all the cool merch and go ahead and buy the merch right there on Teespring.com at the Late for the Party store on Teespring.com. I said that like 3 times already, but hey, this is what I love doing. So the link will be in the description once I upload everything to my social media, you guys. So that's Coverboy127 on Instagram, Melodious8099 on Twitter and Tumblr. That is Mellow8099 on YouTube. But if you want to go punch the name up, Late for the Party, you got to smash all of the letters together so it's not spaced out or whatnot. So, and then Melvin Coles 8099 on Facebook. So, there we have it, you guys. So let's just get right into it already. So, like I said, but Hero Appreciation Month, well, not Hero Appreciation Month, Coverboy's favorite heroes, yours truly. Everybody who knows me or anything like that, I've always been a comic book head from birth, courtesy of my dad, his friends, my uncle, all of that, So, I've been collecting comic books for quite some time, but, everybody has their favorite heroes, and sometimes it might be the most obscure character in the bunch. If it's in a team, if it's just on its own, hey, it doesn't even matter. The whole MO is, the goal is just appreciating the characters that you like to talk about. And before I do that, I want to get into one of my favorite characters and one of my favorite personal characters, because honestly, this guy obviously, I'm going to get into it. He's one of the X-Men. He's a part of the X-Men. Probably one of the biggest players in the X-Men, but he doesn't get the respect that he deserves, honestly. And I feel like it's my boy Scott Summers, aka Cyclops. This boy right here. This man right here, obviously, to me, is obviously the face of the X-Men, right? But the problem is, it's like, to me, it's like Cyclops gets overshadowed by, like, all the other mutants, like Wolverine. He gets overshadowed by frickin' Gambit, Wolverine, whoever else, Cable. I mean, his own son. How you gonna get overshadowed by your own son? And the thing is, the thing about that makes Cyclops so cool for me is because not only that he's the one who made wearing glasses look cool. Like, Cyclops was the guy who made glasses look fashionable. You know what I'm saying? Like, they looked awesome. Like, his visors and everything, I mean, that mess was awesome, man. And, like, when I first had my first toy of Cyclops as a kid, that was the first toy I wound up getting, and then his little visor can actually light up, and, I mean, his eyes light up and whatnot. I mean, and also, just his ability, too, that he's able to just, like, do a Optic Blast, and that was one of the coolest names of his powers too. He calls it an Optic Blast, not eye lasers or heat vision. And the thing is, his powers doesn't even really distribute heat. So it's just like a concussive force blast. It's just like it just hits you, like it's just a force beam. And the cool part is that once it hits you, it knocks you flat on your ass half the time. Like, he's powerful enough to even take on a Sentinel if he has to. And I think it's because the thing with Cyclops is that his character, like his demeanor, like he's the equivalent of Captain America in the X-Men world. That's how I feel. Like, he's their version of Captain America. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's that guy. Like, he's the leadership. He's the head. If the X-Men was Voltron, Cyclops would be the head. You know what I'm saying? Like, he would be the head. But the thing is that he just doesn't get that respect to me like the other characters would get. Like, you know, everybody wants to say about, oh, Bishop or Cable or, you know, Longshot. And even Longshot, when he came out, was kind of like, you know. Then they want to talk about Jubilee, or they want to talk about, but they never really give that kind of respect to Cyclops, you know. Even like in the movies, you know, look what they did to him in the X-Men movies. You know, how you the leader of the X-Men, and then that's why I didn't like the Fox versions of the X-Men too much. Like, the first one was cool because that was the only thing that came out at the time. And then, like, what, X-Men United, he's only in it for like 15 minutes. He gets taken out by Lady Deathstrike, and, like, come on, he does his thing real quick. Nah. And then, like, even in the newer ones, I mean, it's like he doesn't get that kind of respect he deserves, even in the comic books. And, like, he's like the leader. I mean, he's dated two of the baddest females in the X-Men crew, I might add. I mean, hell, he had Jean Grey, and then he pulls Emma Frost after Jean Grey dies, and then, like, you know, he has to move on. And I mean, hell, you know, Emma Frost is right there, bam, and then both of them running to school at one point. You know, I think he just doesn't get that respect that he deserves, and I know he's a cool character. You know, like I said, like his powers are dope. He's got great leadership skills. Dude is awesome as hell. Like, I'm honestly feel like if this guy actually had, like, I would like to see a story arc involving him, like his own story or something, like even I had to watch, like there was this one story called Wolverine and the X-Men, and it's like they always want to focus on Wolverine, like Wolverine and the X-Men, but then, Cyclops was actually kind of like the black sheep of the group, and then he was like doing his own thing, kind of like Wolverine was the leader and was trying to be the leader and do all this, and while Cyclops was being the rambunctious and the outcast and doing all the things that Wolverine would probably do. And I mean, that's fine, and I actually like that concept, just to like switch things up, but it's just like they kind of just you can't be the face of the team and then you're like in the wayside, you know what I'm saying? Like even Storm had her own stories, and I know Cyclops had his own little mini series at one point, but but I mean, honestly, it's kind of sad because, like, this dude is, like, cool, man. Like, he's one of those reasons why, as a kid, when I was wearing glasses as a kid, man, I thought wearing glasses was awesome because not only my dad was wearing glasses, he wore glasses, a superhero wearing glasses, and it actually made it look cool. And his costumes always had a dope color. Always had that Rams color, like that dark blue and yellow, or that dark blue and gold. Like he always had like the cool colors. And then he had that Steeler black and silver, and then he had black and gold, that black and gold Steeler color. Oh yeah, that was dope. He had some dope colors back in the day. But, yeah, like I said, I digress. Cyclops is definitely one of my favorite heroes, bottom line. Dope-ass leader. I mean, he's always been definitely headstrong. Even though he was mild-mannered and goofy when he was trying to get at Jean, even though at the time when they weren't together. And then also, they always had this rivalry between Cyclops and Wolverine, which Wolverine always tried to take his girl, always tried to take Jean Grey, but guess what? Nigga, I got her, now what? Alright, you got claws, I still got... Oh yeah, and then there was the Ultimate series where they actually gave Cyclops a little bit of thunder, like that part where Cyclops got blasted Wolverine straight out. Thought he was Billy Badass because he got a freaking healing factor and some claws popping out of his fingers, or whatever the hell, and then he got blasted on. That's what he get. That's why I like Cyclops so much, but I digress, you guys. I'm just gonna get off the hook on that, but I just wanted to do that and say a hero appreciation star, and the first hero appreciation. You mean Coverboi's favorite heroes. And honestly, my boy Cyclops of the X-Men, definitely, this guy is one of my favorite heroes. So, either way, I'm gonna get off the hook right now. But like I said, this is Coverboi's favorite superheroes, pretty much. On LateForTheParty on Anchor FM, you guys. Like always, please like, comment, share, support, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and subscribe and support the podcast on Anchor. I gotta really try to get all this going all at the same time because it's a mouthful. It is a mouthful. But like I said, please like, comment, share, and support the podcast and the YouTube channel. There we go. We can say it like that. Also, check out the t-shirts and all the other cool merch on Teespring.com. The link will be in the description once I upload everything to my social media. So, either way, I am your host, Melodious, a.k.a. Coverboi, the Modern Marvel, signing off, you guys. And as always, if you're going to be late for the party, turn it up to 11.